Most desk setups don't fail because they're uncomfortable. They fail because they quietly drain your attention. If your desk looks great, but leaves you tired, distracted, or restless by the middle of the day, this video is for you. It's all about decision fatigue, not gear. Most people think their desk needs better gear, but in reality, I've found that it just needs fewer distractions. Every object on our desk asks something from us. Where do I put my hands? Where do I look exactly? Which monitor has what screen on it? And what to reach for next? Where should I charge my phone? Where should I plug in my headphones? And these micro choices, they don't feel heavy in the moment, but they do compound over the day. And that's why sometimes I've found that expensive desks can make us feel quite exhausted by the end of the day with so many objects and so many things to actually do. And that's why I found expensive desks can be a little bit of a trap and make us feel a little bit more exhausted by the end of the day. Your desk is either stabilizing your attention or interrupting it. And when you're working at home, your brain does even more background work, like managing your time. We want to find time to do the laundry, maybe do the dishes, return that item to the post office, and managing your motivation without an external structure, that's just hard. Netflix, or in my case, my PS5 is just around the corner begging me to play it. Your desk has two possible roles. Another thing that your brain has to manage, or a system that fades into the background. And here's the thing, the best desk setups aren't that productive, they're predictable. And predictability means your hands naturally sit where they should. There is no adjustment needed to your chair, and your eyes are completely directed to the right place or the right monitor at the right time. Crucially, nothing competes for your attention. And that's when you stop using your desk and just forget that it exists. Everything has a purpose and a place. It's all about how can I predictably get myself into the flow state. Most desk setups I've seen are really optimized to look beautiful, and they do, like symmetry, matching colors, and amazing cable solutions. But working from home isn't visual, it's cognitive. My desk doesn't need to impress anybody. It just needs to make my life easier. It needs to keep you focused and stop you adjusting and fidgeting all day long. And that's a completely different design goal. Physical friction equals mental noise. Anything that makes your body restless will steal your attention from work. Like if your screen is slightly wrong, you're gonna keep twisting and turning and adjusting your neck. If your mouse or keyboard creates tension, you won't notice it immediately, but you will lose focus faster. And if your chair doesn't support you properly, you will fidget and you will mentally check out. And that's exactly what we want to prevent. We want to keep ourselves in the flow state for work as long as possible. Comfort isn't actually about posture. It's about whether your body stops asking for attention. So what's my desk setup like then? I didn't build my desk setup to be impressive at all. I just built it so that it would stop asking things of me when I sat down to work. So I've got the Samsung G5 Odyssey monitor, and it's on this really nice monitor arm, so that whenever I sit down to work, it's there ready waiting for me, and my eyes don't need to strain in order to see it. It's large enough so that it can have two windows on it at the same time, and I know for my day that means that Teams and email are up there. For my laptop, I'm running my MacBook Pro M5, and I've kept it in this dock. I love having it in the dock because I can just slot it in, plug in one cable, and the adapter connects to everything, including my keyboard, my mouse, and my monitor. And crucially, once it's there plugged in, I don't need to worry about it for the rest of the day. Now I've also got my camera, my light, and my microphone all mounted to my desk in 3 separate areas, so that when I do actually want to record one of these YouTube videos, I can literally just turn my camera on, turn my light on, and put my mic arm into place and shoot. It removes all of the hassle when setting up and setting down, because my setup is permanently there, ready and waiting. And what I really love is my standing desk, especially for working. I've got 2 presets, so one for sitting down and one for standing up, and it allows me to switch between the 2 modes, and it completely changed the way that I work. I love standing up and walking around while I'm on calls because it really allows me to get my creative juices flowing, but when I'm sat down, I get to really be immersed in writing when I need to. And I also have my Anker power adapter, which has a few USB-C slots and some USB-A ones. It lets me power my light, charge my camera, power my laptop, and power my monitor too. I basically don't need to worry about charging anything at all during my working day. It's all right there handy. Working from home isn't about peak performance. It's about sustainability over time and predictably getting yourself into the flow state. If a setup only works when you're on, it's not working at all. The best desk setups aren't the ones that are beautiful. They're the ones that quietly remove friction from your day. If your desk setup removes decisions, supports your body, and lets you focus without adjusting, then it's doing its job. And a plus if you're able to get into the flow state really quickly and predictably. And boring, in this case, is exactly what you want.